And hello, everybody. You are watching Completithon 2025. And for a different take on completing things, Delphina Plaza isn't the only place that's in the dark, because here to light up the entire bingo board, we have Lab Member with the Super Mario Sunshine Solo Blackout Bingo.
All right. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I'm Lab Member. We're gonna be playing bingo today. I'm gonna be playing bingo today. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna start a new file. I'll reveal the card, and I'll just kind of go over what the board looks like. So does anybody want to count me down here?
I will say, technically, if you could count down yourself, because our restream cannot hear me.
Okay, all right. A little anticlimactic, but I'll count myself down then. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. I'm gonna put a snipping tool on the board so I can see it. A little small on my layout. So yeah, we're gonna try to be accomplishing every goal on this board through normal gameplay means. Let's see. A lot of these are fairly straightforward, so I'll kind of gloss over them. Noki hundreds. Enter 6 pipes and collect their shines is actually kind of fun. So basically, it's pretty straightforward. So there are a handful of different pipes that count towards this goal. So the tall grass behind the Pinna Park entry, the pipe for both the lily pad and the slide over on the opposite side of Delfino Plaza, the pipe leading to Pianta Village, and the pipe leading to Serena Beach. One interesting thing that I'd like to point out for this goal is that the casino secret in Serena Beach is entered via a pipe. So if you get any shines in the casino secret, that counts as entering 2 pipes at once. Ride Yoshi in 2 worlds, I think pretty straightforward. Just kind of unlock the Yoshi egg, and mount Yoshi at least once in 2 worlds. 2 rocket nozzle unlocks, open the red flood box in 2 worlds. 65 total blue coins. That's going to be a lot, but we are going to be trying to clear the whole board, so depends on what other goals I get. That might just kind of happen, but I'll kind of be conscientiously trying to get blue coins. Pinna Shadow Mario, we're going to be doing a lot of Pinna. Okay, that's episode 7. 9 Delfino shines, both gold birds. So there's a gold bird in Delfino Plaza. There's another one in Noki Bay. So you're going to be going to Noki at least once. 11 Delfino blue coins. That's actually quite a bit. So Delfino Plaza has 20 blue coins, some of which are a little tedious to get, but 11 shouldn't be too bad. 15 would be pretty bad, but 11 should be. 7 shines in secrets. I'm just kind of skimming the board for the other one. So the wording on this is actually kind of important. So there are some bingo boards that'll say secret shines as opposed to shines in secrets. So secret shines just means you can only count shines from completing the secret once. But for shines and secrets, you can also do the red coin challenge that comes from visiting the secret a second time, and you can also spawn a 100 coin shine in a secret and collect that, and that'll count towards that goal. Pinna 5 from the back hoverless. So I have to climb up the Ferris wheel using the wall jump platforms without using the hover nozzle. That one's going to be a little tricky, but I did get to practice that on at least one of my practices. 20 blue coins from 2 levels. Okay, so my blue coin count's going to be at least 40. 51, actually. So, just for a terminology thing, whenever a bingo board says level, it excludes Delfino Plaza. But if it says world, it includes Delfino Plaza. So 20 blue coins from 2 levels means I need to be getting 20 blue coins in each of the main levels. So I think there was a goal. They asked me to get blues anywhere else. I guess not. So We have 8 and 9 Delfino shines, a little bit of overlap there. 5 shines from 3 levels, one of which is going to be Pinna, because Pinna Shadow Mario's on this board. 4 unique bosses. So the bosses are Petey Piranha, Gooper Blooper, the Wiggler, the Eel, the Manta, King Boo, and Mecha Bowser. But it's unique bosses, so I can't fight Petey Piranha twice and count both of the attempts. Oh, this has Noki 2 jumpless on it. Okay, that one's gonna be fun. So I have to get the Tricky Ruins shine without jumping. That's gonna be, you'll see what that is later, I guess. 5 blue birds. So I think there was actually a blue bird flying around during that cutscene there. You get 5 blue coins from those guys. 1 Serena hidden. So the hiddens in Serena are the casino secret and the Boo statue secret. Getting the red coins from either the 4 red coins, I think, pretty straightforward. The Rico hiddens for 1 Rico hidden are the tower secret, so doing the red coins there, and doing the blooper race a second time. 26 Cholo shines, that's just definitely going to happen, I think. I tend to, on average, get somewhere between 30 and 40 shines doing a blackout bingo. Bianco 4 hoverless, that's always a favorite. I was actually practicing that before starting today. All 4 Sandbird blues or all 4 Eel blues. It's going to be interesting picking one. I have one I think I'm going to do. Gelato Beach Skip is banned in bingo as just kind of a formal rule for races, so you have to play through Gelato 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is longer than it sounds. 16 Pianta Blues, and then 13 Delfino Shines with blue trades, which is going to happen because I have to get 9 Delfino Shines. I also get 65 total blues, so I'm definitely just going to happen to get that. So looking at the board, I think I'm just going to start by jumping right into Bianco. I need to do Bianco 4 hoverless, so I have to play 2, 3, and 4. But yeah, I think I've finished kind of talking about the board. I'm just going to be kind of doing standard fare, unlocking Bianco Hills and jumping right into actual gameplay. So while I do that, if the host would like to say anything, feel free.
For sure. I wanted to remind everybody that you are watching Completithon and we are benefiting Girls Make Games. Right now we are trying to get to a total of $275 raised for Girls Make Games in order to see a Scott percent of the Peggle Extreme run. Now in order to get there, we got to get through this, which you just heard Lab say a bunch of really cool technical things. He's gonna make this go by so fast. So if you want to help us reach that milestone, donate and also put in towards our bid war for the file name for that Peggle run that closes at the beginning, which is right at the end of this.
I'm really glad I got
also, I just love Super Mario Sunshine.
I love Mario Sunshine. I've been running this game on and off for 6 years now, which is kind of jarring when I phrase it like that. So I've learned a lot of things, especially bingo, because you know in bingo you do so many cool things that like never come up during RTA. Like nobody does Noki 2 jumpless in a speedrun. Nobody does Pinna 5 from the back hoverless. So hopefully get to show off some stuff that even if the folks at home have seen like a 120 shine speedrun, hopefully they'll get to see something new today.
So did you have somebody like vet this board for you ahead of time, or is this just set up from one of those like things where you're just like, I trust that people have picked things that are good for me, I'm just gonna click go?
Yeah, so I'll be completely upfront. This is the first time I've seen this board. I didn't send this, I just kind of generated the board. I just kind of set like a wicked generous estimate on the off chance that's something like, if something keeps me playing the game for like a really long time, sometimes I'll get boards that are like, beat like Shadow Mario in like 3 levels, which means I have to play through 3 whole levels. But I mean, on average, I tend to finish these in around an hour and a half. But yeah, the 2-hour estimate is definitely more of like a worst case scenario. Stuck playing the game for like a really long time. But yeah, this is more just... I definitely learned my lesson, because I remember I submitted a randomizer a while back, and it just spent a lot more time than I thought. It's definitely harder to come up with an estimate when there's a factor of randomness. Like, this is something I've never routed before. I can't rely too much on like a script to kind of carry me through the game. So this is kind of a well-known one, maybe even outside of speedrunning, but the PD fight in episode 2 is actually available in Bianco episode 1. So I can skip a whole shine on the way to doing Bianco 4 hoverless. After I get the 3rd ground pound here, I'm going to try to take a minute to take some notes. I was just talking the whole time, and I didn't take any notes on what I need to. So I have 3 blue coins in Delfino out of a total of 11. I can do unique bosses. Anything else that Bianco lets me do? Probably not. Oh, Bianco 4 is a red coin shine. That's one. Bianco 3 is going to be a shine and a secret. I don't think I need to do blue coins in Bianco. 20 blue coins in Bianco is actually kind of demanding. So for those of you who are like have played this game casually once, you know that like some blue coins are like only available in some episodes. So a lot of these goals were kind of designed, these numbers weren't picked like arbitrarily. A lot of them are kind of picked in mind of like, how far into a level do you have to get to get like this many blue coins? I think you can get 20 blues in Bianco as early as episode 5, maybe 6. But 5 sounds right. That is kind of a secret. So let's do 4 reds isn't a lot, just because I'm going to be kind of going all over the place. I think I'll just naturally be picking up 4 red coin shines along the way. So I'm going to be doing a couple things here. We're going to be unlocking Rico Harbor. I'm going to grab a blue coin off to the side here. And the goal is going to be to try and re-enter Bianco before the cutscene of the boathouse rising up out of the goop. Definitely something that people who run 120 are a little more acquainted with. Not really a blue coin kind of guy, to be honest. So this is what's called travel skip, aptly named because you skip traveling from the boathouse all the way over to the M after the cutscene finishes playing. All right, I just have to remember to not hover for the next little bit. This one isn't too bad. I kind of practiced this beforehand. There are definitely harder hoverless goals that can come up in bingo. Like Pinna 3 is probably the hardest one in my opinion.
The movement in this game is also just like so much fun that it feels like hoverless is like you're missing a bit of tech, but it's still so cool to see what you can accomplish without a hover.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of demands more of an understanding of like the fundamentals, like being able to spin jump. You might have seen a lot of times I would zoom in the camera and then grab a ledge. It's called a glitchy wall kick. That's like a cornerstone of hoverless, the hoverless toolbox. Just because there are so many ledges that you would normally only be able to clear by like didn't change my my thing to green. But yeah, there are a lot of ledges that you would normally only clear by like you're like just barely able to reach, but you need to like do like an extra like hover or something. I don't think I really have any reason to go to Bianco 5, so I'm gonna grab a Delfino Shine here. Go here, and if you recall, on the top of the board, I have a goal that says enter 6 pipes and collect their shines. So this is going to be one of them. So this level has a really kind of funny history in Sunshine speedrunning. This shine used to have like a 17-way tie or something for the record. And then like some really weird like caveat came up with regards to how this game like processes like the in-game timer. We call them quarter frames. You can think of them like quarter steps if people have watched Pan and Coex watch the Rolling Rocks video. And then that kind of like broke the 7 the tie here. Oh, I forgot to save. So I wanted to do something cool here, but it risks soft locking the game, and I forgot to save. I might just play it safe. You'll have to take my word for it when I say you can grab that shine that I just spawned during the cutscene of the lighthouse rising up out of the goop. But if you grab it too late, the game will kind of get stuck. Ops, play it safe. I want to do in gelato.
How about... while you plot that out, I'd like to welcome some of our raiders. We got a double raid real quick. Welcome all to Completithon, a charity event dedicated to completionist speedruns. Right now we're doing a solo blackout bingo of Super Mario Sunshine. We are raising money for Girls Make Games and the GMG Scholarship Fund. You can use !donate to donate now, influence a bid war for our upcoming Peggle run, and help us move towards a milestone for an extra Scott % coming up after that. Additionally, if you want to learn more about the charity, you can use !charity. If you want to learn more about our schedule, !schedule, and all the incentives can be found at !incentives. But trust me, you want to see Scott %, you want to get your donations in now.
So I've made the split-second decision to do Gelato 1. It is a shine and a secret, which is on the board. So it wouldn't really be like a waste of time. I'm trying to... I have a ways away before I can actually go to Pinna, which has a lot of goals on the board. So Pinna Shadow Mario, Pinna 5 from the back coverless. And I unlock Pinna Park when I get 10 shines after unlocking Gelato. So we're not quite at 10 yet. We're at 7, which means I have to get 3. Pianta might be good. I have to get 16 blues in Pianta, and if I pick up 4 more, they'll count towards my 20 from 2, which is row 3, column 2. Go to Pianta. Pianta doesn't have any unique bosses. To do a little bit of a speedrun trick here. You can enter the pipe with the help of first person. That was way too low. Hold on, let me try that again. There we go. Oh, this is actually perfect because I just entered a pipe and I can count that towards 6 pipes if there's some. I'm trying to think. I actually don't know off the top of my head how far into Pianta I have to go to get 16 blues. I can get a lot in... So these chain chomplets pick which path they take through the village at random. That wasn't the best RNG, but I can make it work. The other two were pretty good. The first one just didn't really cooperate with me. So due to some, I guess, bizarre code, if you pause and unpause during that dialogue box, it'll close out and spawn the shine early, but despite the fact that I'm playing on the Japanese version and you may not be able to read it, this is a very important dialogue box. Flood tells you to always take care of your pets. Which is a very important dialogue box, in my opinion.
A peek behind the curtain, my cat is currently on my lap watching this run. Chat, if your pets are also enjoying this run, I know mine is, donate, let us know. I'd love to hear about people's pets and how you're treating them better than the chain chomplets.
I'm gonna try to sneak a couple blue coins in while I race against Il Piantissimo here. Now that I think about it, Pianta might be really good for my 5 from... Doing 1, 2... I'm probably doing... What did I do? I did 1, 2, 3, 4... I don't have to do any hundreds, so I guess I just play up through 5. That would be 7 shines. That would be count towards my 7 shines and a secret... Pianta has some implicit value on this board. In the sense that you can get a lot of blues, you can get a lot of shine. That Gumi almost almost caused me to take a lot of burn damage. That was kind of scary. I'm gonna take this opportunity to grab some blue coins that are exclusive to this level. This is actually scripted movement.
No, he's not a chuck.
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, I know that he's not a chuckster, but for some reason, as soon as you put him out, I'm like, he's gonna throw him.
That'd be really funny. Oh, that's a lot of lag. I'm running on the Wii too. It's the more powerful console that you can. One of the more powerful consoles you can play Super Mario Sunshine on. It still lagged the game.
Yeah, I was going to ask because you can play on like GameCube, Wii, and then there's also like the port onto Switch, what you were playing on. So you are playing on the Wii.
Yes. I lost count of how many blues I've picked up. Cool thing is I can just open the map and check. And I can absolutely get, actually, can I? I can get 6 blues. Oh, I know what I can do. I'm going to be doing Pianta 5, so I'll just go get the rest of my blues. But I have 10 shines. I can unlock. I just have to remember I have to get 6 more blues and back later. I was tempted to go for a skip, but it's been so long I forgot. All right, let's. What do we have in Pinna? Oh, I have to count pipes. Did I count pipes? I've done the slide, and then I did.
Be there.
All right, let's. This is naturally going to have a 5 from 3 because I have to do Battle Mario, which is episode 7. We're going to be unlocking Yoshi for episode 6. Mecha Bowser is a unique boss, and we're doing a 5 from the back cover. Tempted to. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I could probably do. Oh. Where'd the bird go? This guy. Where'd the bird go? I was supposed to just kind of spam spray the daylights out of the bird as I entered the level, but I think I lost it. There were birds on this pole. Okay, there were. I can do this another time. So the cutscenes before and after Mecha Bowser have a really interesting property where if you exit course and then hit the load trigger for the boss fight or for the cutscenes during the fade out, the game will just skip the cutscenes altogether and treat it as if you watched the cutscenes. Like a very crucial discovery in the speedrun history of this game, because those cutscenes are long, especially the second one.
Every time I see a speedrunner do that level, I just remember me trying to play this game myself on I'm just like, dang.
There's an art to the roller coaster rockets between both the Mecha Bowser fight and then the roller coaster balloons in episode 8. Took a lot of practice. I'm not the best at it, but it took a lot of practice to get where I am. Let's try to think of my birds. I think I might have to go back to Gelato. So there are 8 blue birds in the whole game. So the good thing is I didn't get seven blue birds. That would require going either really far into Pianta or really far in.
I've never actually seen the mole guy out while you jump into the pipe before, and I just.
No, yeah, you don't have to. The loading zone is just there. You just have to trust and jump right in. More to it than that, but. That is...
God, if you're trusting and jumping right in, ! Donate. Trust us to give you some more Peggle Extreme if we can get up to that $275 total raise for Girls Make Games.
NF3 is a really good opportunity. Some blue coins. I'm thinking back to the last time I ran all blue coins, which was probably a year ago, maybe two. The big two levels to get blue coins are 3 and 6. There we go. Unfortunately, NF3 is a very cycle-based level. So you kind of want to time your movement relative to, where is the pirate ship? These swinging pirate ships. But since I went to get blue coins, I'm kind of off cycle already, which is kind of good because I can kind of like take my sweet time, grabbing blue coins and the like. The one downside to having like practiced like 2 boards before my run is that I'm starting to like conflate, is that the word I'm looking for? Conflate the goals on all the boards I've done. I'm like, were there linked pairs on this board? Because this is a really good level to get linked pairs. I'm like, I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Oh, this is a red coin shop. So I have to add that to my checklist. 4 reds. This is... Oh, I've already done one in Bianco 4. I don't know why I didn't... Okay, I should be all caught up of marking my progress towards these goals. This is the Use a Koopa Shine. A lot of people that run the game don't really like this one. So the ideal result is you ground pound all 5 of these Snoozer Koopas before the cutscene, any of the cutscenes of the sunflowers growing pops up. I think I got all of it. There you go.
It's just that easy.
Apparently, I just had to do it. Alright, so I might actually need a minute from this one. I'm not super well versed with NF5 from the back cover. I just have to... If it's anything like Bianco 4, I just have to remember to not hover. That's like... That's always like the big thing with hoverless is... There's always like the lurking thought in the back of my head, like, what? Of accidentally pressing X to switch my knob. And hovering. Because, like, after, like, years of doing not hoverless, it's like, muscle memory kind of dictates that I hover here and here and here. And... If I don't do that, I should be... there enemy blues? No. Oh, that works. Gonna need a minute. I can do something a little.
While you make your way up this puzzle, can I plug our charity for a moment?
Oh, feel free. Yeah, I'm gonna be here a while, I think.
Perfect. Well, chat, if you're here for a bit, reminder that we're raising money for Girls Make Games, which believes in providing every girl and woman with the opportunity to discover their potential and talents through gaming and game development. With your donations, you're able to contribute directly to the Girls Make Games Scholarship Fund that provides girls and women with the resources and opportunities to pursue careers in gaming through GMG's many programs, such as their 2024 college scholarships, summer scholarships, and the new mentorship and internship programs launching later this year. Right now, we've raised $162 for Girls Make Games, and we need 275 in order to get, I've done the math, 25% more Satan herself in a Scott percent of Peggle Extreme, but we need to get those in. If you like making me say funny things, we have an Peggle Extreme file name Bid War. Right now, you can donate to decide if the file is named NB Cloud, Toasty Jimmy, Option 4, or Half-Life 3. And if you heard those in order, Option 4 is Option 3, and Half-Life 3 is Option 4. Tell me how you feel about that in your donations.
What a twist. I honestly wasn't expecting.
Now, Lab, you said you gave us a pretty generous estimate of 2 hours. How much would you say, like, using your expert knowledge, like, do you feel you might need for this full map? I know that I just asked that after you were fighting for your life over this.
Man, that's actually a really difficult guess. I'm trying to think of, like, where else do I have to go? I think, like, once Pinna's done, it's like where else do I have to go? I know I have to go back to Pianta at least once. I have some stuff in Noki and Serena. Oh, I have to go to Rico. How long has it been? It's been a half hour. Let's say roughly an hour. All right, at
chat.
best. Finally got to mark a goal. It feels like it's been forever. All right.
I feel like a lot of these are going to get marked all at once from how you were describing the board.
It's very one of those. I'm playing the long con for a lot of these. So for Pinna 6. Yoshi's gonna ask for a random fruit, and I'm gonna hope that it's not coconut. It's pineapple. Oh, I get to hover again. Feels good. So we want an orange Yoshi to ride the merry-go-round, and pineapple happens to be one of the fruits that Yoshi, orange. Last time I've done Pinna 6. Oh, I think I had to do Pinna 6 recently.
Did the Yoshi colors change things? Am I learning something about Super Mario
No, yeah.
Sunshine right now?
The Yoshi
live?
colors have a lot more implications than one might think. So if you spray enemies with Yoshi's vomit, you turn them into certain colored platforms, and the directions in which these platforms move depending on the color of Yoshi. So, for example, and do I even remember? They'll move either like vertically or horizontally depending on color Yoshi is. I remember for the early Yoshi Go Round skip to skip pin of 5, you needed to spray an enemy with a purple Yoshi so that the platform moves horizontally towards the secret, but then you also needed to have an orange Yoshi to be able to ride the merry-go-round. You just like throw a papaya into the level, spray the enemy to turn them purple, and then eat the fruit and jump on the platform before it moved away from you. I didn't really do a lot of blues in Pinna, did I? 7? I can grab some here. I like completely forgot that I was supposed to be getting blue coins. Not supposed to, but it would certainly help. Coconut. There's some butterflies here. Should be another one of these guys around here somewhere. I might be almost like putting myself at a disadvantage by like playing on a, what is this, 1920 by 1080 screen, but like the fact that I'm stretching out a game that was probably supposed to be something, I don't know what the native resolution is for Mario Sunshine, but it's certainly not 1920 by 1080. That was what, 12. Okay, I can get 8 blues for it. So Shadow Mario is scripted to fall over in like specific locations on the map. So you can spray him down to 0 health and he won't fall down until he reaches one of those places. Which sometimes, like, for a casual player, they might be like, I've been spraying Shadow Mario for what feels like a minute. What's happening?
That's me, actually. I'm the casual player that was like, wow, Mario really has more health this time.
I'm not mistaken, Shadow Mario does have different health depending on what level you encounter him in. What are we at? 15? Like, what blues have I not gotten? It's just gonna be me collecting blue coins for a little bit, so feel free to... Don't grab the shine. But if you have anything, feel free.
Yeah. I wanted to remind chat that right now, this is Completithon, which is a charity event dedicated to completionist speedruns. We do a lot of different categories. Your most obvious would be like your 100%, your all collectibles, but sometimes we do categories where you collect some collectibles, like all red berries or all shrines or, I don't know, solo blackout bingo for a thing. If you're interested in getting involved or finding out more, you can join our Discord, ! Discord in chat. And reminder, as we continue to raise money for Girls Make Games, we are trying to get to $275 before the end of Peggle Extreme, which is our next run after this. We have a couple of requests from chat. We have, you can donate to remind Lab of things that we're trying to remember. You can donate to tell us how you are treating your pets better than the chain chomplets. And also just tell me about your pets in general. My cat just bit my arm and then jumped off of my lap because she decided she didn't want to hear me hosting anymore, I think.
Alright, I can finally click another goal. Let's see, where were we? Pinna Shadow Mario. Alright, what did I want to do next? I can do box game. Box game is Delfino Shop. That would have looked really slick if I didn't bounce off the roof. Delfino. I'm supposed to be getting blue coin in Delfino as well. So much to remember. Okay. Go to Rico. Go to Rico. You get a Rico hidden. Honestly, I don't think Rico has a lot of value on this board off the top of my head. I think I'm just going to be doing Rico 1, 2, and 2 hidden, and then I'm done. In Rico. Oh, Gooper Blooper is a unique boss. Good thing I came here. Rico wouldn't be a bad 5 from... 5 from 3... Oh, I'm supposed to unlock Rocket Nozzle. I can do that in 3. I can unlock a Rocket Nozzle in 3. Honestly, I think my second rocket... Okay, so the game plan for Rico is going to be 1, 2, 2 hidden. I'll unlock the rocket nozzle in 3 and I'll leave. So I have to kind of start thinking about a plan of attack. Trying to plan a few steps ahead, so I can play a game of chess. I think I'm done in Bianco. I have no reason to go back to Bianco. I think I have to go back to Gelato and get those birds. For 5. So it's what? I definitely have to spend more time in Delfino, so I'll have to take a break and just grab Delfino Shines. Probably once I think... I did guess I'm probably going to end this on the blue coin trade at the... I guess? That's what my intuition is telling me. Just backed it up. That's like the one thing, if I... Not one thing. I have many things I can say about this game. If I had to critique like one thing about Mario Sunshine, one of them would be the fact that like poison damage in this game also knocks you back for some reason if you do it wrong. Like if you have the oil in Rico Harbor and also like the poison water in Noki Bay, if you like try to like jump out of it, sometimes you'll take knockback damage. I think it's because like the game sees you jump diving out of the water like I was doing there, but then you also have been in it long enough to take damage, so it's just like, we'll just knock you back now. All right. If I'm reading the board correctly, I forgot to go to 2 hit. Unlock rocket nozzle, leave, and that's fine. If I'm not missing anything like glaringly obvious on this board, I think the path to the end here is going to be something along the lines of Serena, Noki, Pianta, Gelato, Delfino Shines, then trade my blues. Oh, Noki's part of my 5. Completely out of nowhere statement, but I just realized if I'm doing hundreds and I might play up through eel, I can get 5 shines in Noki. Pianta, Noki, and Pinna are my. All right. So unfortunately, Rico 2's hidden shine is kind of boring. I'm literally just gonna be doing the blooper race again. Not gonna look any different. I might actually get into the secret, or I might get into the area correctly this time. There we go.
Love the skid noises it makes when you're on the concrete.
Orange Sunshine is really good sound overall. Right, so that is Rico hidden. Where's Rico hidden? All right, I'm gonna go to. Where do I want to go? Did I do the Chuckster yet? I think I have. Making that.
I don't recall you being thrown, so I think you still got the Chuckster one. Chat, could we get some donations that are just like wee hee 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 hee? Because I think that's the noise you make when the Chucksters chuck ya. You get that Wii for free. All other ones must be paid for with donations to Girls Make Games.
This banana's like glued to this. Oh, perfect. Oh, I scared away the bird. The good thing with Yoshi is Yoshi can just eat birds and you don't have to spray. Well. Oh, I need to be getting blues in Delfino. This is actually a good opportunity. Oh, I can do the all blue coins routing. I can do all this, and then I can re-enter Gelato and get my birds that I needed. I can take this opportunity to do some extra blue coin routing. Between... What's my blue coin? 9, okay. So I need 2. Did this board have hidden shines on it? Not generally. Alright. Since I'm here, I'll get the bird, and then I'll go do Gelato 1 reds, because it'll be a red coin shine, and it'll also be a shine and a secret. Am I behind? I'm actually in a secret. I was worried I was, but I'll actually be fine. I have to do a Serena hidden, which is guaranteed to be a secret. Worried I'd scared away the other one, too. So anyway, how's everybody's day going?
Just waiting for a bird to come over.
Yeah, basically. Alright, so 2 birds in Pinna, 2 in Delfino, and 1 in Gelato should be fine. I got thrown during the cutscene. Lot of 1 res. Fifth shine is secret. I can mark 5 blue birds. Alright, where do I want to go from here? I did the slide, I did beach shine, so I can't really, like... I can get a blue coin from you. I got 9? Enter Gelato?
Poor man just keeps catching on fire, huh?
Okay, oh, I know what I can do. There might have been one I missed, but I'm en route to Serena. I can just get Banana Lady. Oops. So that should be 11 Delfino Blues. So, what did we want to do here? Check the board one more time. I never marked Ride Yoshi into... I got that. Too. I think I have Manta. Manta is a unique boss. Then I have 1 Serena hidden, which is going to count as both a shine and a secret, and a red coin shine. Is that all I want to do here? Yeah. Oh, it's also counts toward... I'm probably going to mark enter 6 pipes and collect their shines by the time I'm done with this. This is the Manta. This was really Nintendo's way of really showing off how powerful the GameCube was back in its heyday. No console could display this many creatures on the screen at once, apparently. That's at the time. missing one. So by zooming in the camera and looking at the sun like this, I can have Mario pointing towards the shine by the end of this cutscene. Also, this cutscene plays as if I'm still underwater, so that's why it sounds all drowned out like that. Alright, that's my 4th unique boss, and I finally marked, what's it? Right Yoshi in 2 Worlds, despite having met that goal. Let's see. Counting right, that was my 5th pipe, so after getting this, I should be my 6th pipe and collecting this. Check my blue coin count, it's been a while. I have to get 65, and part of me was like, hopefully I can just like naturally pick up 65 blues on this route. There are 240 total in the game, so I am collecting over a 4th of all the blue coins in the game, which when I phrase it like that, sounds like a lot.
You know what else is a 4th is that that Peggle Extreme Scott percent is gives us a 4th of the run, 7 more minutes. That original run is a 28-minute run. So if chat, you like this math that I've just presented you.
That was really well done.
Thank you! Exclamation point. Donate. We are trying to raise money for Girls Make Games. We do also have that bid war open for the file name.
Alright. The Serena 2 Reds is probably going to be my last shine I do. That'll also... I realized it's also going to put me at 26 shine. 6 pipes, because I've entered the Serena pipe twice, I've entered the Pianta pipe 3 times, and I think I did the slide and... Did I scroll back? Okay, I did. Oh, right, I have the hover nozzle. When did I make that tally for my 5th Shininess secret? I'm really surprised I made that. Bianco 3, Pinna 2, Pinna 6, Gelato 1 Reds. Okay. So this should be my 7th Shininess secret. can mark off a handful of things here. So what did I say again? 26 shines, 7 shines and secrets, 1 Serena hidden. Is that my 4th red? I think it is. Tina 3, Gelato 1 reds, Bianca 4. Where do I want to go? Where did left bet? Let's do Pachinko. Let's do Pachinko. Almost. Ideally, you get 7 red coins on your first jump. You can kind of cheat and grab these bottom 2 from the back like that. Okay, so I need 4 more Delfino shines. What? Oh, I have to get Goldberg. Alright, I guess I'm getting my Delfino shines now. I actually see a world where I finish this not like relatively soon, but this is probably going to be a well underestimate. I'm not going to lock in that statement until I do Noki 2 jump. For all I know, Noki 2 jumpless might take me forever. It's really hard.
When do you think we're going to do Noki 2 jumpless?
I'm actually going to Noki after I collect all my Delfino shines, I think. So it's going to look like I think I'm going to do... What am I on right now? I'm on my 6th Delfino shine. I'm going to get 3 more Delfino shines, which should be somewhere in the neighborhood of a minute each. Not even. Then I'm going to do Noki 1 hidden, and then Noki 200s.
Alright, I would like to challenge chat then, that if we're doing that one jumpless, that I would love to see some donations come in during that time, like as celebration once we complete that level. Maybe a bunch of $1 donations in celebration. Chat, if we could do that, I think that would be really cool. I'll remind you when we go into that Noki level. But great job coming in. We actually had a $5 donation from Anonymous, which has decided, for the moment, the bid war for Peggle Extreme. Option 4 right now has taken the lead for that file name. We also had a $25 donation from Alice Stellar that says, Wepo! Thank you all so much for your donations to Girls Make Games. We're raising so much money for their scholarship fund, which is super duper neat, and we can continue to raise more.
Alright, so I have 30 shines, which means I can unlock the rocket nozzle in Delfino, because I've done pretty much every other unlockable thing before it. So this actually happened to check out really, really nicely, because I can unlock rocket, which will be my 2nd rocket unlock, and I can also get another Delfino shine. Surprised I got that ground pound. You can ground pound under shines like you can in Mario 64. Mario's hitbox will like overlap for some reason. There's a lot of like speculation that a lot of the code that went into Mario 64 ended up in this game by extension. What's my blue coin count? That's not the button I wanted to press. 44. Okay, so I still need 21 blues? Oh. Yes. Before I look up directly into the sun and go to Noki, I have to put on some proper protection.
That's a good bit, Lab.
Totally didn't botch that. Alright, so Noki Bay, we're gonna do... This is gonna be part of my 5 from 3. So we're gonna actually be here a little longer than I'd originally anticipated. So the game plan for Noki is Noki Hidden, which I'm gonna do right here. We're gonna do episodes 1, 2, and 3, and then I'm gonna do hundreds in 2. And then that should put me in a place where I can do the 4 eel blues without actually fighting eel, which is gonna allow me to retain a lot of mental well-being, because I don't like fighting eel. Even me, the seasoned Super Mario Sunshine speedrunner, is not like... I think I'm all caught up on my board. Let's Cookie 1. Trying to see how many like blue coins I can shoehorn in here. I think I got 10 in Pianta, which means I'm probably only gonna get like 6. Which means I might have to just like go back somewhere where there's like a lot of really easy to get blue coins. It's probably gonna be Rico. Which is really good because Rico is gonna put me right outside the boathouse. I can cash in my blue coins and that'll be my last goal. It'll all work out in the end. Alright, so I'm gonna do Noki 200s, and then after that we're gonna attempt Noki 2 jumbles. Can't wait. It's been a while since I've actually done Noki 200s. I don't think I've seen a board where I had to do it. One goal that works really nicely with Noki 200s is the rare 100 coin shine in a boss episode, which is probably an oddly specific goal. If like for like the average person is like, that's such a specific thing to do. And both times it's come up in practice, it just happened to work out better for me to do Serena 5, which is King Boo, the King Boo episode. So I literally have just like not been practicing. I haven't really had an opportunity to practice Noki 200s because both opportunities I had to do it, I ended up doing Arena 5 instead. But Noki 200s isn't too bad to remember.
You know what also sometimes is hard to remember is marking those incentives. We actually had a follow-up $10 donation from Alice Stellar that says, okay, sorry, I missed the incentive button last time. Hopefully we could still get the W for woke non-binary Claude. And that went towards naming the file in that upcoming Peggle Extreme run to NB Cloud. Which means right now that is in the lead by $5 over option 4, I believe, which has $5. But chat, Those numbers are low. If you want to influence it, if you want Toasty Jimmy or Half-Life 3 to be the winner of that bid war, make sure that you mark your donations as you donate.
I just had the wrong nozzle out. I had a 1 and 2 of spraying the right one and sprayed the wrong one. Okay, 76 should be good. Is it actually? Oh, I was way off. Did I just forget to get coins somewhere? Possible. I like this opportunity to get some extra blues. Can I jump into one of these things down here? Something tells me I'm gonna have to spray this again. I think I just forgot. I think I forgot to get one of these tunnels. Not this one. What am I forgetting? It's been... I don't remember. What coins am I forgetting?
Are there birds you can spray in here for coins?
Not off the top of... Oh. Those were probably the ones I was supposed to... I definitely entered the tunnels in the wrong order, so it kind of set my, my, like, internal, like... I had, like, I just remember, it's like, okay, how many coins am I supposed to get out of each tunnel? And I'm pretty sure I just went inside the tunnels in the wrong order to begin with. Why am I not going in here? Okay. There is one backup coin up here. Like the top of this tree has like one coin. Can I still do this? All right, Noki hundreds. That should not have taken that long, but I guess I'm kind of buying people time to donate towards the incentive. Sure. No, we just go with that. All right, Noki 2 jumpers.
Exactly.
I am definitely going to need this one. Okay, so the way Noki 2 Jumpless works is, again, pretty straightforward. You have to get the boss of Tricky Ruins without jumping. So my method of, like, getting around the level is going to be... Oh, no, that's fine. I rolled out. Rolling out is okay. Like, was that a legal move? I'm like, no, I definitely do, like, a bunch of rollouts to do. So the name of the game here is good to, like, roll out into a wall jump, or a wall kick, excuse me. I'm going to be using this to try to scale the whole cliff. The problem with rolling out is you bonk like this. I need more. I, like, spent so much time hovering, I actually don't know if I'm gonna... Oh, wasn't expecting. These are bonking. It's definitely like a... like pull back on the analog stick as you're approaching the wall and hope that you have You don't have so much speed that you... We're gonna go up here. This one's gonna be a little tricky. I might just barely have enough water. Okay, what's the play here? I think I hover up here. I'm gonna barely have enough water. I was definitely supposed to roll out there. I'm gonna go get more. Slowly coming back to...
We're just giving chat time to prepare. Remember, chat, we would like to send in a bunch of donations to celebrate this jumpless Noki 2. So get your donations all ready, and as soon as we collect the star or otherwise leave this level, you click send, and so that we could send a lot of love to Lab for pulling this off.
Really rough. Oh wait, no, I don't know why. I don't need to do the funny wall jump. I can just... Apparently. Be a little more conservative with my... I have enough to I almost pressed it.
I feel like I can feel the hesitation every time where you're like, but if I jumped, it would be so easy.
Hitbox. Funny. Tough part is like getting an angle to be able to... How did I get this the first time? Like, I want to get a triangular wall jump. Wait, do it from the side there. I think from the bottom is also kind of... Cannot, for the life of me, remember how I... Is there something I can do up here? I needed more water. Okay. We're gonna go back down again.
While you head down there...
That was a jump. I have to reset. Man of my word, I gotta try it again.
No worries. I want to let chat know that, we did some math earlier with like a quarter of an increase, all that sort of things. Something that's like a quarter is 25%. If we drop the 20, like if we drop that percent, we're left with 25, and we've got a $25 discount on that Scott percent. So chat, we only need $250 total now in order to unlock that Scott percent for Peggle Extreme. We need to meet that by the end of the Peggle run. And reminder, we're preparing a bunch of donations in celebration of finishing this Noki 2 level without jumping. The A button not being pressed during this run, this level, which is honestly bonkers, and I'm super impressed already with what we've seen, and I'm really looking forward to celebrating with you all once we finish this level with Lab.
I'm surprised that was a bonk. I rolled out so far away from the... Oh, okay. I was just doing it wrong the whole time. Like, oh, you can make that. Okay. Where's the best place? I have to go around this way.
Do you want to refill water there before you get too far?
Honestly, thank you for reminding me. I just kind of forgot that there's water.
I didn't know that there was water there, and then I saw it for a brief moment, and I was like, that probably sounds useful, actually.
I do have to do a funny, grab this little guy. A little cheeky clip out of bounds. Okay. So remember, not to jump. Yes, okay.
Easy every time.
Man, that felt good.
Chat, press
Okay.
your send if you prepared a donation in celebration. That was Noki 2 without doing any jumps. I want to hear some love for Lab come in.
That it should be smooth sailing from here. I think it's gonna be Noki 3, Noki 4 to get the eel blues, and then leave. I'm doing Pianta 5. And then I have to find however many blue coins, trade them in, and then I'll be done. Which should be 10, 15 minutes. Noki 3, I don't think there's a bingo goal for Noki 3 hoverless, just because it's so far in. Like you unlock Noki after getting 20 shines, and yeah, no, Noki 3 hoverless is a bit of a doozy because there are like there's that jet stream that I took to get up there. There are 2 red coins that are just barely out of jet stream height, and you have to grab them on your first trip into the bottle. If you don't, you have to exit course and try. Noki is honestly like a really brutal level to do hoverless because you have to do both this and you also have to do the eel without hovering. All right. Not been checking my blue coin. I might actually have 65 by going to Pianta. I originally thought about getting 16, but then I was like, well, maybe I can actually get
I do have a note that says, remember 6 more blues from Pianta. From way at the beginning of this run.
Sorry, somebody remembered I picked up 10. Right how dark it is in this area. 2. Yeah.
We did have also $10 come in from Naughty Moose that says moose noises. I'm be real honest, I cannot remember the noises a moose makes. So please insert in your head the appropriate moose noises. But that also went to NB Cloud as the file name. So right now that is in the lead by about $15 over option 4, but a $21 donation to Toasty Jimmy or Half-Life 3 could put that in the lead! Exclamation point, donate in chat. Now all of that money is going towards unlocking Scott percent for that Peggle Extreme run coming up. You said maybe in about like 10-15 minutes?
Yeah, probably closer to 10. It's just gonna be 2 shines and like a couple of blues.
So chat, we're running out of time. Get your donations in. We need 250 total in order to unlock that Scott percent. And all that money going to Girls Make Games.
Oh, I I did that way too fast. Can I can like mirror my setup here. Usually I have that coming in from the other side. This is just like I guess a general speedrunning comment. It's really weird how, like, for me at least, there are so many tricks where I can only do it from like one side, but I can't like mirror my inputs and do it the other way, if that makes Okay, I think I know. I get the blue at the beginning. Pineapple. Pineapple's got some interesting growing properties. Like, got some bounce to it. Careful when I throw this. Take some opportunity to get some blues. It's gonna look an awful lot like Pianta Hundreds from 120. Except I'm not gonna get any coins. I guess it's gonna look more like Pianta 5 from all blue coins. A little longer to spawn the blue than I had anticipated.
Yeah, that M did not want to go away.
Yoshi, there's one more bee. I need you to eat one more bee. was a while ago, but a waterfall coin in like 1 or maybe 3? Probably.
Don't recall.
More. Be a little roundabout.
Chat, if you remember if we got the waterfall coin, please donate and let us know, or just type in chat. We need to know.
No, it's fine. I can do without.
Shh, come on, Lab. We need to know.
I don't want. Yeah, it would be a bit rude of me if I let the suspense kind of get to everybody. Let's check. This is a funny hitbox, but I'm pretty inclined to say I must have already.
To be real honest, I thought the waterfall was somewhere else.
Let the record show that I've collected 20 blue coins. Alright, so once I do the Chuckster secret here, I can mark that off as my 3rd level in which I've gotten 5 shines. Been a while since I've done this. It's almost fitting that I'm doing the Chuckster mine last. I gotta trade my blues before I can mark my board as done, but everyone likes this. Everyone likes this shine.
God, if you'd like to chuck our donation total higher. Yep. Exclamation point donate. As we continue to try to raise, once we get up to $250 total raise for Girls Make Games, then we will be able to unlock Scott percent of Peggle. That gives us 25% more Peggle Extreme. You want to see it, chat, I promise you.
Okay. I completely forgot how to do that, apparently. I wanted to flip the camera the other way. I get to... I'm trying to think, is my blue coin count going to be... I have not been keeping track of it. To be completely up front. So I don't know how close to 65 I'm at. But it's possible that...
Even one of your menus, you were at 64.
That sounds about right. We stopped. Preemptively mash Y. That's what that's supposed to look like. Well, in the speedrun. Maybe not casual playthrough. Okay, so that's 20 from 2, because I did Pinna and Pianta, 16 Pianta Blues, 5 from 3. As I went to mark my goal, I did not look at my blue coin count. Real quick. 60. Oh, no, you're right. Okay. Oh, I know what I'm gonna get. I know exactly what I'm. A little out of the way. I know for a fact there's like one blue coin that I absolutely have not gotten yet. All right. I guess whoever's operating the timer, time will be when I trade in my blues, I guess. I think when I'm allowed to mark the final. And that will be 13 Delfino shines because I traded in 60 blue coins. 6 Delfinos on top of the 9 that I already had before. That's it.
GG.
Thanks. All right. I guess this is the part where I'm supposed to talk more, right? So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. You're supporting a great cause by watching the stream. I've been volunteering with this group between both No Glitches and Completithon for a while now. My first run was actually Sunshine back in like 22. But yeah, I'm lab member. I think I introduced myself at the beginning, but I guess if anybody missed that, I don't really have a particular game that I'm like wicked good at or anything, so I kind of just do a bunch of games instead. I run Sunshine, run Mario 64. I've run each of the Luigi's Mansion games in some degree. I've run Metroid Dread, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. The list goes on. So if any of those sound interesting to you, I stream sometimes if you want to check that out. But yeah, if you can, you know, donate to Girls Make Games. This is a great cause. You'll be supporting. Um, I might try to see if I can pitch in myself, like how much I've got in the old wallet. But yeah, I think I'm done here. So thanks for watching and have a relaxing vacation.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lab Member, for that awesome solo Blackout Bingo of Super Mario Sunshine. Chat, don't go too far because up next we do have that Peggle Extreme. We did pass the milestones necessary. I will thank you all in just a moment, but get up, stretch, get some water, and we'll be back with more Completeathon shortly. All right, Chad, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'd like to shout out real quick this $37.66 donation from Helios WX that said, Scott, 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 Scott. And with that, we did jump past that $250 total that we needed in order to unlock the Scott percent for the upcoming Peggle Extreme Run, which is coming up next, as well as a $5 donation from Not an Accomplice that says GG Sunshine. All that money is going to Girls Make Games. Thank you all so much for your generosity and your enthusiasm for these last couple of games. But my time on the host mic for today is up. But do not fret, friends, because I have a dear friend with me on the mic. Stump, how you doing? Stump? All right, chat. While we wait for Stump, I want to remind you all that you're watching Completithon, which is a charity event dedicated to completionist speedruns. We just saw a solo blackout bingo, and up next is that Peggle run, which is Extreme Grandmaster. That Scott percent as well also makes the game go a lot faster. For that bonus, we get another 7-minute estimate on that. All right, chat. We're doing some testing right now, trying to figure out some technical issues. I wanted to remind you that we do have that bid war that is open, but good news to update you maybe on the state of that bid war. We do have Stump. Hello, Stump.
Hello. So thanks so much for the intro and for doing that hosting. I'm sorry about Discord just decided to be weird when we were during the earlier part of that. But hello everyone, I'm Stump. I'll be your host for the next few runs, and in a little bit, once we have a bit more setup done, we will be seeing some Peggle Extreme. It's going to be a wonderful time.
Awesome. Well, Stump, I know that you're going to do awesome, and I know chat's going to treat you extremely well as we go into this next round. I will catch you all later.
All right. So you're watching Completithon 2025, where we are raising money for Girls Make Games. We've got, it was really nice to see that burst of donations towards the end of that run that got us to the bonus Scott percent run that we'll be seeing at the end of this one. And there still is a bid war for what file name we will be using. Let me check on that for a bit to see what is ahead. Yeah, I wish. So we have option 4 currently ahead, but only by $1. So Envy Quad, which is currently the second option, only needs a small donation to flip this. There's also Toasty Jimmy and Half-Life 3 that, haven't gotten quite as much love in the form of donations as those other two options have been. But, that's the run we're setting up, so time is running out if you might want to flip that.